What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today we're back playing some more Battle Stadium 3v3 singles battles. Today we're busting out the big Zacian. I've been on a humongous Zacian kick on my VGC channel, and when I was building like my recent Zacian Dragonite team that I used in a couple videos, I was like, that core kind of just works in singles too. Like Dragonite, Zacian, and Ditto to be able to repin and copy their restricted, like that's a match made in heaven. All you gotta do is throw a Stealth Rocks user on there, throw like a little bit of an anti-Miraidon mon in there, and like Destiny Bond, Iron Valiant, and last but not least, we got a little bit of Volt Switch, Raging Bolt, so we can actually, you know, come in, lead, soak the damage, break those Sashes with Volt Switch, pin those like Urshi Waters and other mons that you can pin with like, you know, big Thunderclaps, and just Volt Switch out to then be able to get a good repin with our Zacian, a repin with our Dragonite, or a repin in with our Ditto to copy the right Pokemon. So this is a really, really cool team. Hopefully we get some big wins with it. It's pretty easy to play, but I think it's pretty good in the meta. It's good into the POW teams, it's good into all the Koraidon and Miraidon teams. I think one thing that might be a little bit problematic is like Dozo Tinglu teams. That's why there is a Garg on this team. But I think it's a pretty cool team. So I will say before we get into the games, this is your one reminder. Please think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're doing our very best to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're absolutely killing it. We're almost there. We're a little bit over 100 subscribers out. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers to get this channel partnered on YouTube. And I've been killing it. I've had this channel for almost 2 months now, and like we're doing a really, really good job. We upload 3 to 4 videos a week. We're gonna be starting Draft League content really soon, and if you guys like the channel and you like the content, want to see more, the best way to support would be to drop a sub. So if you guys have it within your hearts to do it, if you haven't yet, I would really appreciate it. And other than that, let's get right into these games. We're gonna wake these guys up and wish me luck. Here we go. Right, here we go. Miraidon, Lando, POW. It's always these same little teams right here. I think, though, that Zacian's really good here. If we can avoid the Lando, we can be in for a really good time. So I think, like, a Valiant is just a really solid lead here. It's good into most of those Mons. I think I definitely want to bring my Zacian. And I don't mind Dragonite here. It's not bad. Should be able to two-shot most of those things. I think I could also bring Ditto in this matchup. And I don't hate Raging Bolt. What do we think about Ditto here? Ditto's just kind of okay. Ditto's probably a step in the wrong direction. What about Dragonite? I'm gonna go Dragonite. Dragonite has, I think, a better matchup into Ursh. Cool. Here we go. It's mostly gonna be Zacian to win this one. And I want to see what they do with POW. They can't really leave Miraidon either, because like it'll give my Iron Valiant the speed boost off the Quark Drive. So that'll be really, really nice. We just double tap it with Moonblast. Like, what do they pivot to? Ursh, Hands, POW. Like, there's so much fairy weakness on that team that like Iron Valiant's just really, really good here. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Like, bro. Are you gonna Electro Drift me? I'm about to just Destiny Bond it. Actually, I'm sashed, right? I'll Destiny Bond the next guy. I'll double tap this guy and then Destiny Bond. Easy peasy, right? Because I'm sashed, right? Yeah. Awesome. So Quark Drive gave me that speed boost, I think. Yeah, awesome. So I can just Moonblast here. Free Moonblast. The freest Moonblast that's ever Moonblasted. You can go some sort of weird Terra. That's fine. You got a hard swap. So it's like, I'm really happy to see like potential no Scarf on their side either. Maybe they're hiding that. Lando does not want to eat this. We are faster than Lando. They're like, ha, I'll intimidate. It's like, ha, I'm a special attacker, homie. Oof. And that's a crit, so that's AV Lando. So this is actually going to be, I might be able to get two more Moonblasts in and then be able to Destiny Bond out versus the Miraidon. That'd be really, really cool. And then I just can close Miraidon with like Zacian too. So let's see what they got here. Big Moonblast. Oof. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this. Let's see how much damage they do back to me though. Rock Tomb. Cool. I'm still faster. Yep, breaks my sash. So they're respectful of my sash then. I'm also not showing that I'm not choice scarfed. So like I guess like using the same move over and over and over again is not like a bad play. Another crit here would be really good. It's AV Lando. There's the EQ. I don't know if I die. Nah, awesome. Cool. That is great. This thing was the main check to Zacian. So let's think about what we want to do. We don't know how that Miraidon's necessarily built. I wonder if it's right to pivot in one of my mons, like my Dragonite or something. Here's the Miraidon. No, I'm going to stay in. I'm just going to debond. If I outspeed you, I outspeed you. If I don't, I don't need to do anything else. I can just, like, just bring in Zacian. I think I'm okay. Yeah, Electro Drift's absolutely acceptable. Yep. I think you can just come in with Zacian here and just close it. Like, what are they going to do? Go to POW? Just got to hit a play rough. Just trying to think. I have Dragonite here, right? Dragonite is not bad here. Cool. I think that, like, Stellar Terra Behemoth Blade should just be able to get it. I think I'm Stellar. I might have, like, Water Terra. I think I'm Stellar, though. Should be Stellar. Of course, it's the Water one. Never lucky. Play-up's fine. Dragonite should be able to close out. I wonder if their last mon's Flutter. So whatever mon is coming in here is taking an absolute dump truck's worth of damage. Yeah, that's why I figured it might be hands. I still got to hit this play rough. Really, really important. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And is that lefties on hands? Cool. So I'm trying to think what I want to use against hands. Behemoth Blade won't get the KO. Close combat would. Miraidon will be able to KO Zacian regardless, so like I'm just going to close combat. Just to make sure. Don't want to miss the play rough. And then I'm going to force the Miraidon to be Scarfed. I think that is my play. And I'm just going to go for the play rough into it. And I think Dragonite should just be able to come in and not die to an Electro Drift. I think that's my play here. As long as I don't get O-code by Electro Drift, I think I have it. We don't know what kind of Miraidon this is either. They could be Fairy Terra, they could be Electric Terra. But I think we're going to be fine. Zacian's kind of good. And Zacian outspeeds Miraidon. So, like, you could be Scarfed. You are allowed to be Scarfed. But, like, what are you locking in here? It has to be an Electric Attack. So, like, you're really hoping I don't have Bolt here. I thought about bringing Bolt, too. Now, let's see if you're Scarfed. Nope. And you're done. And you're done. El Spexo Miraidon. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. Easy peasy. Like, when your opponents have, like, those super, super cookie cutter teams, like Flutter, Ursh, Pow, Miraidon, like, all it takes is, like, one restricted with, like, a somewhat decent matchup, and you just fold those teams over. And we love to see it. All right, Dozo. Okay, so the cool thing about this is they don't have any hazards. So, like, I think that Garg is still, like, a really, really good mon here. I think that, like, Garg and Valiant are both decent at dealing with Dondozo. Garg has, I think, Poison Terra, which is fine against Dozo. If you put up the Salt Cure, they do fold over, but, like, how do I want to do this? This is a hard one. I think I'm going to lead Garg, and I think I'm going to bring Ditto and Zacian, and I'm going to copy their Zacian with my Ditto, and then I'm going to be, like, +2 Super Zacian with a Scarf on, and I'm just going to... Each of their mons will get, like, Pow will get folded, Ninetales will get folded, Flutter Mane will get folded, like, everyone's done. I'm a one-shot your Ogre Pawn, you know, with, like, a Behemoth Blade or something, like, that's gonna be nuts. So, I don't even know if I need to bring my Zacian in this matchup. I wonder if they're not bringing their Zacian. The second it hits the board, like, my Ditto is, like, on it. So, yeah, let's see how this one goes. I think it's a really cool team. I think Water Pawn and Dozo are still very, very good in Battle Stadium. I'm surprised that it's a Dozo and not like a Skeletor. I think a Skeletor would have been a better mon since they have the Water Pawn. Like a Water Pawn Skeletor Zacian core sounds really, really good. I might have to use that. Cool, that's a good lead for me. You can't really stop me from doing what I want, which is getting up rocks. And I still have a pivot to Zacian. Like, I vibe with this. So rocks are up, which means Pow's not as useful. This Flutter, if it is sashed, like... It's already on the board, so it's not going to be able to get a ton of value if I ever throw a Salt Cure up into it. Moonblast shouldn't do a ton. Yeah, we can recover that out. Cool. So what we're going to do here is pop a Protect, get our lefties tick, then a Recover, and then we're going to do that until it's time to put up a Salt Cure, and then we'll just click Protect, Recover, Protect, Recover, Protect, Recover. If they pivot, like, that's fine, we get free turns. So free Protect here. And we have the Poison if we ever need it on our guard, which is super nice. I wonder if that's like a Specs Flutter. I don't think so. It's not Orbed. It might be like Modest Sash, which is what I'm guessing. And so as long as I don't get crit, I think we have a really good matchup here. Yep. Because we should be restoring a little bit more than they deal every single turn with Recover. As long as we don't get crit, like I said. The lefties, we get 2 ticks of lefties. Recover here. I want them to swap if I'm being honest, but they're probably not going to. Yeah, we are super fine. So we're basically at full. And so now we actually don't need to use Protect because we want to take advantage of this. We're basically at full. So we didn't need to waste our Terra, didn't need to do anything weird. We're just going to put that free Salt Cure and then, like, we're good. Protect, Recover, Protect, Recover, Protect, Recover. Salt Cure is really good. Put them on a timer. And you can bring in your Zacian. It's why we've been saving our Terra here if we want to use it. The second you show me that Zacian, I'm showing you my Ditto, and we just win the game because rocks are already up. So we are in a good spot. Breaking that Flutter's sash basically makes it so if you ever have to send it back out, we're in a really, really good spot. I think it was sashed Flutter, if I'm being completely honest. So we're just going to we're going to protect right here. We definitely can. There's nothing saying that we can't. And I think that might be a Specs Flutter. Maybe it's like a timid Specs Flutter. That might be more realistic. Timid Specs Flutter. I wonder if they have Dozo. Because if they have if they show Zacian here, that might make me think that they have Dozo in the back, and I don't even know if we can break Dozo with like Ditto and other stuff. I do have the Curse. I have Ghost Terra Ditto, so if I copy their Dozo and they have Curse, we can just curse it. That's definitely an option. I'm gonna recover here. I don't see a problem going back up to full. Taunt. So you've had Taunt this whole time. What a weird little guy. I don't know what that set is then. That is so weird. He's had Taunt the whole time. Huh. Weird. Alright, let's see how much damage they take from the Salt Cure Tick this turn. So we got about 4 more turns of that. Yeah, I'm just going to click Salt Cure. We can do Pivot, like Moonblast, like I don't care, don't crit me. That's the highest roll they've got so far. So they're going to go down here. Cool. That works for me. It's fine. Flutter was a problem. I didn't want to deal with it, so I didn't want to waste my Terra. They show Zacian here. That's going to make me really think that they have Ditto. Or not Ditto, sorry, Don Dozo. You wouldn't show your Dozo here. I would outvalue it. Let's see it. Ogre Pawn. Oh, yeah, dude, we're definitely doing that. Like, I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it to him, chat. Like, I gotta do it to him. It's too good. Give me that Water Absorb, baby. Heck yeah. I get to see your moveset. Are you gonna... Like, would you SD me, bro? Let's go. And you want to pivot in before they can actually transform, because I don't think you can copy the ones once they've already done their stuff. There we go. You're not Mold Breaker. I got that Water Absorb, baby. Let's go. All right, now what's your set? Ivy Cudgel Knockoff. Encore Leech Seed. They can't hit me, bro! Oh, look at that set. Oh my gosh, we take those. Yeah, dude, just Ivy Cudgel. We can do swap. We can do huh? Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I ain't going anywhere. This is actually an L, I think, for this person. Because now now I can use my other moves, right? And now we can just lock into, like, Encore. We can lock in a Leech Seed. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel one more time. Damn, they're playing it normal. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I can pivot into my Zacian here. If they make a read and Ivy Cudgel crit me, I'm sad. But, like, Encore Leech Seed. Dude, I try to get cheeky with it. Oh well. Yep. Knock off? Yeah, not doing it. Can't knock off Zacian's sword. We're big boys. Alright, here we go. Gotta hit this player up. Oof. And we still have the Ditto to copy their Zacian in the back. I want to see if they go to Dozo. That's the one I'm really, like, afraid of here, is Dozo in the back. Nice. Yeah. Oh, why are you alive, homie? That really, really sucks. I hate that. Everybody hated that. That sucks. Alright, Encore Leech Seed, Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff. We can just Behemoth Blade from here. You don't have Spiky Shield. You want to pivot to Zacian, you take the fattest L. Yep, there's the pivot. Is this Dozo or is it Zacian? Survey says we're about to find out today. It's Zacian pivoting in on a Behemoth Blade. And now what's going to happen is I just send it my Ditto, and if I make it so they can't sub, I win, basically. Oof! Look at that damage. Technically can sub this turn, but we should be able to just get this. And then Ditto's going to come in and just absolutely... Wow, I'm not Scarped anymore, my Ditto. I'd have to win a speed tie. So that means the right play is just going Water Terra here. And trying our best to not die to a Behemoth Blade in the mirror. But let's see if they have like a Protect or their own Water Terra or something. Close Combat might have been a better play here. Yeah, let's see how they do this. They got options. Because like this is a speed tie unless like they're doing something weird. I mean, potentially. I'm jolly. I'm full speed. Like, I don't want to lose a Zacian speed tie. That's not what I'm about. And I guess Ditto still has a chance to win a speed tie as well, whatever stat we copy with Ditto. Here we go. And there's a Terra on their sides. But I went first. So, like, let's see if we're both going water. That'd be really funny. Water's good Terra. Ground. Okay, yeah, all the Zacians are ground to check Miraidon, but like, you can just play rough Miraidon. We did it in the last game. So we should be going first here, unless something really weird happens. Yep, there it is. Neutral damage. Zacian gets folded. Yep. And we don't take a Leech Seed tick because they're gone. What would he have done if I would have Terra Blasted him, dude? That would have been funny. It's like, bro, like, I see you. I see what you're doing out here. Like, I had the Terra counter and everything. Cool. So Ogerpon's the last mon. And we already know that we outspeed here. We don't even have to miss any moves. Take that Stealth Rock's damage all the way to the bank. And Ogerpon just hanging on by a thread. Yo, I'm going to finish it off. Quick attack. I just want to do it. Oh, battle's canceled. We didn't have to show our extra tech. We take those wins all the way to the bank. Zacian busted. Like, Zacian so busted. Even Zacian can't beat Zacian. It's so busted. Whoa, that's the same team. Kind of. Like, why are they using Zacian Dragon? I thought that was just like a me thing that I was doing today. I really like Garg here. So Garg is just really good. I might have to put my Terra on. If you can get rocks up, you break like Sash Chi, you break Sash Flutter, break Multiscale Dragonite. It's so good. So those are definitely happening. I think you gotta bring Ditto into Zacian, right? And then just bring your own Zacian. Cool. So the good thing about this is, like, I don't care that you have Chi-Yu. If I copy your Zacian, like, and I'm Scarf Zacian, like, I will just outvalue that. If I come in and copy your Ogerpon, like, that's also a win. We saw that in the last one. I think I think we have the tech to beat this. They also have to be very respectful of my Iron Valiant off the rip. I think worst case scenario, I lose my Garg Terra first turn. I think if we Terrastallize our Garg, we can eat the Behemoth Blade from the Zacian. Same thing, we'd have to probably Terrastallize it versus Ogerpon as well. But if we get the rocks up, we should be able to win the game. And that's looking like Sash on either the Chi-Yu or the Flutter, in my opinion. I could see it being Sash Flutter, just to be able to better deal with Caradon, because I think Caradon might be a bit of a weird 50-50 matchup with, like, I don't know, like Power Gem and Shadow Ball and stuff like that, to be able to punish Caradons if they do Terra. So that's just my thoughts. I think that might be something worth respecting. How do you even get that profile picture? It's a lot of Magnetons. Where's the Magneton on this guy's team? Alright, here we go. Cool. Flutter's a good lead. We've already done this. Flutter versus Garg is a great matchup for us. You can taunt me turn 1. I don't really think it's the end of the world, though. I'm just going to put the Salt Cure up immediately, because I'm trying to play on that taunt. Yeah, Moonblast is fine. We've already done this. And now, like, the timer's just already going. I can just put up my rocks here and, like, lose this mon and then repin it with Zacian, I think. And there's, like, not a single thing wrong with that. You'd have to crit me right here. Yep. Did you taunt? Why didn't you taunt last turn? There's the pivot. Cool. Rocks are up. What is coming in here, though? That's a real problem. The rocks are going to go up to the Flutter main. You know, it's already had a Sash broken, potentially. Yeah, cool. That mon doesn't even have a Sash, so, like, I don't care. Right? I think I still will... I'm going to... Do I protect here? Zacian's good into this guy. I'd like to know a little bit more about their set. I don't want to go into my Ditto and, like, eat a knockoff or something. I think I'm going to just protect. Because I think Zacian can 1v1, and I want to see if they SD. If they, like, Ivy Cudgel, if they, like, read a Horn Leech or something, do something weird. Sub. Okay, so Ditto is hot garbage here. That probably just loses me the game, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? That, like, totally loses me the game. I think, actually, no, we're still fine. We just have to use our Zacian now. I'm assuming their last mon is Zacian. We're just going to try and Salt Cure out here. We're going to save the Terra for our Zacian, I think. SD's completely fine. It would be sick to be able to break their sub, but I don't think Garg does. They got the set. They hate Ditto, bro. Should have pivoted in that. I should have immediately pivoted in, I think. Yeah, they don't even break the sub. I'm thinking. If I can ever break the sub, I do actually, like, pin them pretty hard with my Ditto. Yeah, so they have Horn Leech, Swords Dance. I'm assuming Cudgel and Sub. This is all I'm hoping for. This is a big, like, tunnel I'm trying to get here. But if I get that, if I get this, I probably win, if I'm being honest. So, like, if you go for the Horn Leech, don't get the KO. I break your sub this turn because I'm using a second Salt Cure. Oh, he cudgeled me. I'm dead. Good play. I had no counter into that. Oh, I lived. I'm really surprised. Well, they could have crit me, right? I'm really happy that they didn't. And I did need a Terra, otherwise I would have died right there. If I break this, I can copy you. Nice. I'm not letting the opportunity slip. Yup. So if you Ivy Cudgel me, I'm cooking. If you sub again, that's right. But at the same time, like, I will be able to get value. Yeah. They should have Terastallized last turn. I don't think Ditto can copy the ones once they've already done their stuff. So you're going to be able to, like I said, you're going to be able to break me here. But then, like, my Zacian can exude value against the rest of your team. Like, I have the Horn Leech. I'm going to make it so you end this without a sub, basically. Yep. And then it's up to Zacian to, like, win out, but, like, Good thing we don't have that very high base HP, right? Does Zacian Oko? Yeah, they're, like, at full. I wonder how bulky they are. If I had a Stellar Terra, that would be sick. I mean, I already used my Terra, so, like, we just have to high roll this player up, I think. And then Zacian does fold their Flutter. We do fold the Dragonite. They still have their Terras up, so that might be something I need to, like, be respectful of, but at the same time, I think we can, if we can get the KO here, we can win. Here's their Terra. Okay. If I get the KO, I'm good. So let's see it. It's making them lose weaknesses for the most part. You don't get, like, flying Terra Zacian, Terra Blast, even though I've already Terastallized this turn. Here we go. Let me hit this player up. Let's go. Oh my gosh, look at that damage! Dude, Zacian busted! They wasted their Terra! Yo! Let's go! Let's go, dude. Alright. Show me that Zacian. We gonna be 1v1 now here? Dragonite, I knew it. And then that's Terra down, so, like, play rough does get me the win. I don't know, though, if Behemoth Blade would do it. I don't think it does. I really don't think Behemoth Blade gets it. And I don't want to get Earthquake or something, so, like, I'm gonna play rough. Are you scarfed, bro? Let's go. That's it. This guy had us, bro. He had us with that Ogre Pod. Whoo! Didn't even bring the Zacian. I don't think I would have brought Zacian and Ditto, but, like, they had the ultimate Ditto tech and still lost to Ditto. Dude, we love to see it. Zacian busted, man. And here's the Flutter, but, like, better late than never, bro. Rock's absolutely amazing in this matchup still. And the battle was canceled. Wins up. Zacian stonks. Going all the way to the bank. What we like to see. Oh, Momola. Okay. Sounds like a job for Raging Bolt. It do be sounding like a Bolt job. Fairy Terra Bolt. Ditto's good. But the thing is, we have to be respectful of POW, which means we have to remove the POW. I'm gonna lead Zacian. That's just the answer. If you just lead Zacian, I think you're... That's the... Oh, they have Lando. Are they gonna go, like, Land... Well, if they go Lando, POW, Shadow Rider, we're winning. Because, like, we'll just eventually Ditto copy that correctly. And if you go... Hey, I'm gonna lead Zacian, I think. It locks out the Grim, and you'd have to be going, like, Almamo, Lando, Shadow Rider, and if you do that, you don't have the POW, right? So that's fine. Those are definitely coming. And I'm just thinking about what I want in the back. I think I want Bolt. I think Bolt's just like a good mon. I know they're going to have the Lando. I don't know why I'm not afraid of Lando. Lando's like so good into our team. We have like Bolt Zacian, but I think I can get some value out of it. And I don't think Lando wants to come in and eat like a Behemoth Blade. And usually those Landos are built AV or like Rocky Helmet too. So it's not like you can't just eat 2 Behemoth Blades is another thing. Like that's a big thing about it. Rocky Helmet's probably on the Almamola, right? There's the Lando. Never lucky, bro. I'm a Behemoth Blade it. Let's be real. Let's call it what it is. Actually, I'm just gonna pivot in my Ditto, right? Why not? Like, what's the problem here? Nah, fuck this. I'm just gonna crit it. You're dead. Sorry. Just gonna crit you. Turn 1. You're gone. We need to pivot to Almamo, like U-turn, like what's the play? EQ, so he's scarfed, right? I don't die to that. Just kidding. You crit me. Okay. You're gaming. So remember I said I was gonna crit them. Instead they crit me. And I lose. Well, Scarf Lando, huh? The good news about this is if you still don't have POW, I can still win. Which is like absolutely nuts. But let's see. I could just pivot in this Lando, dude. That would have been so crazy. Yeah, you gotta have U-turn there. You have Terra Blast flying. Like, there's so many good options here for us. I'm gonna U-turn, though. You ain't clicking. Yeah, you're pivoting. You should have just stayed and clicked that EQ. Force me to lock in Terra or something like that. Force me down. There is that thing. And so the Bolt's gonna come in here. Yeah. There's the Rock Hand we were talking about. Cool. Hey, this is actually all looking up for us. We're going to force in the Lando. I'm going to DP. And then I'm actually going to stay in and DP again because they're going to think I'm pivoting back up to the Lando. And they're going to like Terra Blast flying. And I'm going to pin their Lando. And then it's going to be Almamo and Shadow Rider. You're going to have to go to the Shadow Rider. I'm coming into the Ditto and win the game. Right? We're gamers. Just one day. Protect's fine. They know what I'm about. They know exactly what I want and what I'm going to do to get it. Ooh, what if I Volt Switch this turn? I want the DP though. If I DP and you go into Shadow Rider, I can let you have this thing too. That's the thing that I really like about that. Yeah, I'll drag. I don't think there's a problem with Dragon Pulse here. Dragon Pulse is a good pin. It's good against all their mons. Yep. I don't need to KO this thing to win. And now it's within range for a second one. So like you can flip turn me. And you can come in with your Lando. And then I can pivot my Lando. And if you walk into Terra Blast flying, like, you're still getting intimidated. So, like, I think I'd live, and then, yeah, we'll see. I still have my Terra, too. That's another thing that's very possible here. Are you going to make that read? You Earthquaked me last turn, and you know I have a pivot in of Ditto. You know. This is the safest play. It lets me do a little bit of everything. If you Terra Blast flying me, though, I am taking big damage that I didn't want to take. But, like, I don't die to Earthquake here. And they're staying in. Let's see if they Earthquake. No way they Earthquake. They're probably just U-turning, which is not a bad play. Because you would U-turn and then you would repin my Ditto with your Shadow Rider. Yeah, good play. Vibe with that. They got my Terra out of it. Shadow Rider? Show me the Shadow Rider, bro. I want to see it. What if I like Volt Switch that turn? That'd have been so sick. Great damage. Yeah, I don't see an issue with Dragon Pulsing like every single time. You can protect. I ain't doing anything weird. It's just Dragon Pulse time. I'm gonna sit back, have some coffee. We're just gonna relax out here. You're trying to see how you can win this game with Scarf Lando. And I'm never gonna let that happen. I low-key want to go like Thunderclap the Lando, make him go Terra Blast flying, and just one-shot it. I want that so bad for me. How sick would that be? This person has a big advantage. They shouldn't throw it away. I don't know what they're going to do here. Yeah, they just put this thing gently in the garbage. Cool. Yeah, because the thing is, like, Shadow Rider doesn't just beat Raging Bolt either. Like, I'm freaking Raging Bolt. I'm a big bully. And I got to break Sash on the Shadow Rider, I think. That's the thing that I'm really, I'm not going to say worried about. So, like, if they have, like, a Fairy Terra, I think I'm probably going to Volt Switch it. There's the Calyrex. Cool. I'm just gonna Volt Switch it. If you pivot in Lando, like, I don't take any damage here. Like, that's, I'm not losing anything for that. And then I can just repin your Lando with a hard swap if I need to. Cool, they're just staying in. This should just be game. If you have enough damage to Oko me, you're not sashed, right? And if you have enough, like, if you, like, I'm Volt Switching, so I just get to come out and just say GG, shake my hand. I love it. I love it when these guys do, like, every possible thing to beat Ditto, and then they just don't beat Ditto. Like, it's so good in this format. Yeah, we're fine. They were not expecting Volt Switch. They're expecting to be able to keep their Sash and pin this Bolt, and they do not. I think that Astral does get the KO here. We get to see what their set is. If I could double dip my Ghoster, it definitely would. Does Astral get this? They're really bulky, which means like they're actually not super strong. What are we doing here? Psyshock is unique. That might be a better play. Terrablast Fairy. I'm gonna Astral. It's still more damage to Astral here, right? Am I wrong? I'm gonna do it. Gamers. They could be Scarf too. No, they can't be. The Scarf's on the Lando, which gets outsped by this Ditto. Like, we're fine. We're good. That Raging Bolt did a lot with the Thunderbolt switch, right? I think we're good. Especially if you pivot in your Lando, you're so gone. Because it'll give me a freaking Procaroonie Dooney out here. Let's go. Astral, single target. Like, I'm thinking this is VGC. This is single target Astral. Yeah, you're donezo, bro. Donezo. And remember I talked about, like, I was just like, I'm just going to beat Zacian. I'm just going to crit you. I'm going to win. And they led with Lando, ended the tunneled play, and crit me on the first turn, and I ended up winning. Oh, dude, we love to see it, bro. We love to see it. Volt Switch on Bolt, really, really good on this team, being able to get those correct Ditto targets. I played this one correctly, and we do take those wins all the way to the bank. Big Astral. We got the Scarf to outspeed, the +1 and done, and GG's Lando. So that's going to be it for this one. I know that this team is very much like a VGC team I've been using recently. Like, I've been on a big Zacian kick, been using a lot of Dragonite and Ditto, so I'm just really comfortable with these mons, and I was thinking, like, I could just play this team on, like, Battle Stadium singles. Like, throw a Rocks user in there, throw a Raging Bolt in there. That's a good singles team, right? So if you guys like this sort of content, you want to see more, think about dropping a sub on the channel if you haven't. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. We need 1,000 subscribers to get this channel monetized. We're so close. We've been making 3 to 4 videos a week. We have a bunch of traveling content coming out at the start of next week. So think about dropping a sub so you guys can see that stuff in your inbox. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out. I'll see you guys next time.